I feel like you're the perfect person to ask this to because you built Mayel on social media.
Mm-hmm.
And I know social media has definitely changed from, when you first started, but I feel like you have great advice about this. So I want to ask you about how did you, let use social media as a platform for you, but not let it use you? Because I feel like a lot of people, they get on social media and they see like people's numbers are growing, their reels are doing numbers, and theirs is not reaching right now. Like that's the thing with us. So how are you using social media as a tool and not letting it use you or getting so fixated on my growth isn't happening fast enough? Or were you thinking like that when you were
Yeah,
building it?
I've always had like tunnel vision,
Mm-hmm.
and I've always like remained focused on like my goal and what I'm trying to achieve. I think when you get to the point of like looking at other people, you can become so obsessed, and subconsciously you can start to mimic what you see other people doing. Not because you're intentionally trying to do it, but because your brain, you're so focused on that, we just kind of like innately start to like adapt to
That person,
what we
yeah,
really focus on.
yeah,
And so I always knew like if I focus on that, like I don't want to be her. I
become
want to
that.
be myself, and I want to be authentic because I want to attract the authentic audience.
Mm-hmm.
And I knew that going into social media, number one, Instagram is not real. It's like one big old lie. It should be called Insta
It's
lie.
the lie.
Yeah, that's what it should be called. And you have to be smart enough to just really understand that social media, that's exactly what it is.
It's not real. Yeah.
It's not real. And all you can do is control who you are and control your authenticity, and try to put as much content out there that's real and that you like and that you feel very passionate about.
Yeah.
And that's really what I did. And even like now, I post content that I like. Like, I don't post content because I feel pressured to, post because such and such posted this and they're getting a lot of likes. If I don't like that, I'm not going to post it. So I
Yeah.
really just post what I like, what's on my heart. And I feel that when you do things from a very genuine, authentic place, you're going to attract the right type of people that follow you and that's going to support you.
Yeah.
When you do things from a more like superficial place, you're going to attract that superficial audience.
Yeah.
And when things hit the fan, that superficial audience is not going to
They
be there
gone.
to have your back. They're going to be gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, but people that are genuinely connected to you because they know your character, when things hit the fan, they're still going to support you because they feel like they know you,
Yeah.
and that you've always been the same genuine, authentic person. And people can tell you like I'm the same person on social media, off social media. Like who you say you've admired from afar, what you've seen on social media, I'm the same. It's too hard to be like fake.
Yeah.
Like it's too hard to try to put on this persona. So I don't like to work hard if I don't have to.
Yeah.
So you can't beat someone that's being real. And I think that as long as I continue to be my true authentic self and be real, like I don't care what anybody else is doing, because I know that God has assigned specific people to my path and my destiny who he wants to hear my message. And that's what I choose to focus on. So you can't get caught up in like, this person is getting more likes, and look what they're doing to get more likes, right? You don't know the back end story. And yes, you still have to be consistent. Like, my daughter, she's building her platform, and I tell her all the time, like, just stay consistent. You may get 0 views on your live, but the next day you may get 10. The next day you may get 15. You're not going to know if you stop and you give up. So just stay consistent and stay real, and the audience will eventually come.
How do you handle when you're not feeling inspiration or creativity? Do you get those moments where you're just not feeling inspired? Because I feel like a lot of people run into this creative burnout where they put so much effort into the content and then they start overthinking, like, well, what else do I put out? Or now I'm tired. I've been doing so much. I've been consistent, but they start falling short. How did you ever deal with like burnout with creativity or just posting your content?
Yeah, you got to take breaks.
Yeah.
You got to take breaks, and you have to be able to draw energy from whatever it is that you feel you can draw energy from. For me, it was like sun and going outside and just being still, being at one with nature. It's like I would have to take those breaks to like really take the time to listen to God.
Yeah.
Because I noticed that when I start to feel overwhelmed or when I start to feel burnout, I need to take a break. And that's when God will speak to me, and he'll give me new ideas and new visions and new creativity. new creations, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I came across this post one day that says, like God created us, right? We're co-creators with God. He created us in his image. So if he's the ultimate creator and he created us in his image, what makes you think that we're not creators? We have the power to create. But when you come to that creative block, it's because you're allowing other distractions to get in your way. And so now you need to spend time with the creator.
Oh, come on, Monique.
So he can give you more ideas to create.
Mm-hmm.
So that's kind of like what I do and what works for me. And, I think that's
good.
Yeah.
Oh, no, that was so good. That was such a word.